track, trying to turn me back. Got to make this journey somehow. I've got to make this journey. Devil's on my track, trying to turn me back. Got to make this journey somehow. Somehow. Church, I've got to make all the devil's on my track, trying to turn me back. Got to make this journey. Somehow, Lord, I've got to make the journey somehow. Oh, the devil's on my track, trying to turn me back. Gotta make this journey somehow, somehow, somehow. Lord, I've got to make the journey somehow. Oh, the devil's on my track, trying to turn me back. Gotta make this
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Shouting Gale, and you are viewing the Heat Show channel. How is everybody doing? How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm grateful to the Lord that He has allowed me to have another opportunity to come before you by way of YouTube and KPX Radio in San Diego, California. I want to say hello to everybody. And if you can hear me, because I do have a device on my head, if you could hear me, please put a number 3. If you could hear me, please put a number 3, and then we can go forward. If not, I will have to disconnect the headset. So if you could hear me, if you could please put a number 3. I need you to show me a number 3. Also, please like and share. Please like and share this channel. We would love for you to do that. Also, while you're there and you're viewing us, please hit the like button. So, two things to do. You can hit the like button and then you can share it. So I still need to know if you can hear me. If you could just say, put a number 3, then I'll know I'm sounding pretty good. Okay. Hello to everybody. Oh my God. It's so good to see everyone. I know everyone's probably wherever you are, if you're home, if you're on your job, however you are viewing us, I'm sure you're taking time to relax and just listen to what we have to say. See you're coming in. Please like and share. I need those numbers to go up. If you can just text somebody and let them know that the Heat Show with Bishop David Jordan and Shouting Gale is now on the air. Again, we would like you to share. If you've been here before, and you viewed us before, I would like for you to put a number 2. If it's your first time viewing us, the first time to view this channel, I would like you to put a number 1. So if you've been here before, please put a number 2. And if you viewing us for the first time from wherever you are viewing us, please put a number 1. I would like to welcome you to this channel. Oh, wow. Still waiting. I need some more people to come on in here because we have an announcement to make. We have an announcement to make. So we need you to tell somebody the Heat Show is about to do an announcement. This is a pop-up. And so we're going to do this. We have something that you don't want to miss. So if you can send a text message or call someone on the phone, let them know that the Heat Show has a special announcement. We've got a huge announcement that we would like to give to you. It's a good time to just know that God has been good to all of us. If you hadn't told God thank you today, I want you to take the time to tell God thank you. I'm going to open up with the scripture right now. I'm going to go from Romans chapter 13 and verse 8. Owe no one anything except to love one another, for he who loves another has fulfilled the law. May God have a blessing to the reading, the hearing, and the obeying of his word. Good evening. I see you, Sister Debreek. I see you. I see Brother Thomas, Roderick Thomas. I think it's Jack Scott or Scott Jackson or however that is. Everybody, I can't pronounce your names that you have online because, you know, sometimes I don't pronounce it right. So I just want to say, hey, everybody, how is everybody doing? I need those numbers to go up. If you don't mind, please like it. Like it on your page, whether you have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Tell them they need to come on over here to the Heat Show because we have a huge announcement and we don't want you to miss it. This will bless you. Telling you, this will bless you. So we're looking for Bishop to come into the studio shortly, but I'm going to just say this much. We are living in difficult times. Now we are living in difficult times where people question how they're going to live from day to day. Some question how they're going to eat from day to day. Some people question, what am I just going to do for the day? You know, when we all lay down uh, and to go to sleep, and the Lord allows us to go to sleep at night, and He allows us to wake up in the morning. That should be one of your things, to tell the Lord, thank you, God, for another day on earth. For me, I always wake up, and as soon as He wakes me up and I'm alert of the morning, I tell God, thank you for allowing me to experience your grace and your mercy today. Because I know when I was asleep, you could have took me on into eternity. But He allowed me to have another opportunity to be on earth. We have to show God how thankful that we are, and we're grateful to Him. Some people have a selfish spirit. Um, and not only do they have a selfish spirit towards God, they have a selfish spirit for His people, for people. They're just so selfish. They don't want to give. But when you come to the Lord and He changes your heart, He gives you a heart that you can love your enemies. There's a scripture that says, love your enemies. Now, it took me some time. I'm just going to be honest. It took me some time to come to the place that I love my enemies, and to love them that do you wrong, love them that lie on you, love them that trick you, because there are people that they trick you, and then some people that you don't know, they trick you. But we still have to turn that around and love that person. Even if you've been in relationships with people that did not love you like you love them, okay, you still got to love them. I was in a place in my life that I was in a relationship with someone, and had children by that particular man. And I got to the place in my life that I just didn't like him. I didn't hate him. I just didn't like him. And just to know how I was treated, I just didn't like him. And then as life went on, I was able to have a conversation with this individual, the father of my children. I had a conversation, and I asked him why. And he gave me an answer, and then I was able to lift the hurt that I carried for so many years, because I didn't feel like I was treated right. I had the opportunity to talk to this individual. And then when he told me he was sorry. When a person tells you they're sorry after they really have damaged your heart, okay, when he said he was sorry, that kind of another brick, you know how bricks feel, they're real heavy, another heaviness had left my emotion, had left my heart when he said he was sorry. It wasn't a ha ha ha, I told you so. But when a person that you have given yourself to, and they have hurt you, and they come to themselves and say they're sorry, it gives you a whole new meaning of that person and how people live their lives. And even people that I felt that I hurt people, I went to them and told them I was sorry. Whether they believed it or not, it came from my mouth and my heart. So sometimes you can't expect people to accept your apology. Please forgive me for what I have done to you. Please forgive me for the words that I had said about you. I want to mend this relationship. Because really, people of the Lord, I'm really trying to make it to heaven. The Bible says you're going to scarcely make it in. You're not going to easily slip. Some people are not going to easily slip into heaven. It says you're going to scarcely make it in. And so I'm walking where I can just walk in there in peace. I don't want to carry the hurt, carry the burdens of what people have done to me or what I have done to them. I want to have a free heart because I really love God. And when you really love God, you will turn around and fix situations that you were involved in. And you can get a release from that. And God will make you a better person. I look at the time that we were celebrating Easter. First, we celebrated Palm Sunday, and then we celebrated Easter. To know that Jesus took on all that mess of mankind, all the burdens of mankind. Earlier today, I had a pain in my body and it was excruciating. And I thought about Jesus when he had excruciating pain and looking at the pain that he took from my life. That is something. He carried everything that you can experience in life. He took it to the cross. There's things that you carry that you don't have to carry anymore because Jesus took it to the cross for you. He took it to the cross so you can have an opportunity to be closer to the Father. We don't have to carry a lot of that burdens that we used to carry. And because of this, we are grateful to God that he is God. He will always be God, and he's the one God. And let us raise our right hand. If you can get the little icon there, lift our hand and receive Bishop David E. Jordan.
Girl, stop. What's going on? What's going on, Gail? What's going on? You're talking good. You're talking good. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody.
Wait a minute. I got to give the applause. I was trying to get the applause button.
Lord have mercy. Y'all crazy. Listen, thank y'all for popping in. Thank y'all for popping in. I see you. I see you, Roger Thomas. I see you, Marco. Good to see you, John Watson. Good to see you. I see y'all popping in. Thank y'all for popping in. I promise I'm not keeping you long. This is not a show. The show will be tomorrow night. Jack Scott, I see you. Thank you. Yoli, good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Miss Edie MC, good to see you. Thank you for popping in. Brika, always good to see you, darling. Glad to have you here. Shardy Shard Wagner, good to see you tonight. Thank you. Sister Collie, always good to see you. Thank y'all for popping in. Thank y'all for No, I promise you. Look, Sister Brika is playing with me tonight. Yeah, you see what she said? We heard that before. No, this really is not a show. I promise you. The show is tomorrow night. The show is tomorrow night. Y'all don't want to miss it. We are talking about everything General Assembly. It's crazy. Apparently, they like to listen. But anyway, we're going to talk about that tomorrow and kind of what happened and why in the world did the General Assembly end a day and a half early? We're going to talk about that.
Isn't that something? It's just so weird. I mean, they're not following a schedule.
Yeah, we're not talking about it tonight, Gail. I just told Sister Brigger I'm not going. I promised her I'm not having a show tonight. Yeah, but we're gonna talk about that tomorrow.
I don't know because people want to know. People want to know why.
We are definitely talking about that tomorrow. So join us on Friday. Listen. Hey, Sister Edith, good to have you here tonight. Listen, y'all, pop in. Please please share with somebody. I want y'all to share this. I want y'all to share. Hey, blessings to you, Prim. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I think I missed you last show. Y'all pop in. Do me a favor. Share this everywhere you go. We're going to make sure you go over to the Heat Show page later on tonight. We're going to put the flyer up so y'all can share it all over the place. We are doing something. Y'all know every year, Gail, every year we do a trip giveaway. Every single year.
Just to say
We've done
thank
this the
you for
past
viewing.
3 years. I think this is our third year doing it.
Just
We
to say
started
thank
it 3 years ago. First people we sent was Sister. We didn't have as big of an audience as we're growing now too.
Evangelist
But
Young.
we sent
Evangelist
Sister
Young.
Nicole, Evangelist Nicole, and her husband to Florida, to Miami. Paid for the airfare, paid for the hotel, paid for everything. We sent them. That's what we do. Last year we sent somebody to Dubai, and they had a great time, and we thank God for them. We sent them to Dubai. We took care of it. And so this year we wanted to do something super, 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 super related to our show. Y'all know this is a family show. We coach it, we family. But that doesn't put out our Baptist cousins and our Pentecostal, our apostolic cousins. We love all of y'all. Thank y'all for popping in. This is
Bishop,
not just for them, but listen. Yeah, go ahead.
we could also say
I'm trying to do the setup. I'm trying to do the setup.
we are the only channel.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
We are the
Let me
only
finish setting it
channel.
up. Wait a minute, we're gonna get there. Yeah, hold on. Let me tell the people what we're doing. So this year we're doing something different because Gail gonna tell y'all why and why you need to be a part of what we got going on in just a second. I promise you. Look at her. She got. I see them eyes and Karen. Oh, look at her. She done did it up for y'all tonight. Look, look, y'all. Tonight we are starting tonight. This is 48 hours. Period. This is 48 hours. We are not extending it. It's not going past this. It started today. We thought we'd come on and do a pop-up tonight so we could tell you, because everybody doesn't follow the page. Everybody doesn't pay attention to the Heat Show page. So that's why we're doing this tonight. We are doing a giveaway. Super excited. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Can you tell? Like, I'm super excited about this. I really am. People may not be able to tell because, I don't know. What do I look like when I'm excited? I don't know.
You're so reserved. You're so reserved. You're very reserved.
Yeah, this is me excited, if y'all can't tell. So y'all don't have to ask nobody. This is what I look like when I'm excited.
The Facebook page.
It kind of looks like the same. It looks the same way.
Page.
Go to the Heat Show Facebook page. Yeah, you go to the Heat Show Facebook page, and that's where you'll catch a lot of stuff because we don't do everything. Here it is. Bam, Gail, there it is. There it is right there. The Heat Show is doing an absolute Convocation giveaway. Okay, it's not a free giveaway, but we have over 1,400 subscribers, and we have several thousand viewers. We're only making 300 slots, period. Okay, 300 entries. We're doing a complete and total Convocation giveaway. We are going to send somebody and a guest. That's two people. Somebody and a guest. We're going to send you to Holy Convocation 2026. That is from November the 3rd through November the 8th. That's from the start to the close of service on Sunday. Okay? You're going to leave on Monday. All right? So if you can't do that, then this probably ain't for you anyway. But if you can, or you can leave Sunday night. It's not really up to me. But you're going to be able to experience the entire Convocation, as well as you're going to get this also includes a platinum registration. We're going to register you platinum. We're going to pay for your hotel, and we're going to pay for your airfare. Over $2,000 giveaway, which includes up to $500 in round trip airfare. Okay. Now, if you want to fly first class, Gail, they got to pay for that. We're only giving you $500. Now, if you get a $1,500 airline ticket, God bless you. We are going to pay up to $500 for your round trip tickets to St. Louis. So if you're in Memphis, you're in Chicago, hey, listen, you probably could upgrade for $500 because you ain't flying that far. But we're doing, it's over $2,000. It's going to include your hotel stay, your airline, and your platinum registration. And the hotel is right across the street from the convention center. It is literally a 3-minute walk, 3-minute walk to the convention center, period. All right. Now, the convention hotel, which is the Embassy and the Marriott, those rooms are going for $400, $415 a night. We're not paying that. We love you, but we're not doing that. But they are going to be, you know, over $200 everywhere else. These are all extremely high-end 5-star hotels. But you're going to be staying right across the street. You're going to be within a 3-minute walking distance. You're going to be able to see the convention center out your window. And it's extremely, if I told you the name, y'all would fall in love, just be happy that you're going there. Extremely wonderful hotel.
Well, let's be clear on that. You
Yeah.
will be staying in a hotel, not a motel.
Hey, greetings, Pat Smith.
Not a motel.
Glad you called us live. Yeah, come on, y'all
You're
know.
staying in a
Come on,
hotel.
it's not over $2,000. They know they're not staying. You can't stay in a motel downtown St. Louis. They don't even know. You ain't never been to St. Louis, then you don't know. If you've ever been to Convocation, you already know ain't no motels near the convention center. The point of it is, you're gonna be there. You're gonna be there the whole week, the entire week at the Convocation with your badge, so you can get on the floor. You don't have to sit up in the nosebleed section. You don't have to rush to get to service because you got the platinum badge. They're gonna let you in, get you in on the floor. You can sit in nice up and close, be right in service where the heat is. We're gonna do you right. However, you must pay. You must pay. We're giving it away to one person. Okay? Entry fee is $25. That's it. Just $25. But we only open it up to 300 entries. Here's the other kicker to that. One person can maximum do 5 entries. Okay? That's it. So here's the problem, Gil. If everybody want to do 5 entries, that's probably like 75 slots versus 300. So we had to stop at a number. We had to do what we had to do because we just can't leave it open all day. It's open from now until 6 p.m. Saturday. From now until 6 p.m. Saturday. At 6:01, done. Okay? We're going to do a live. We're going to have a live drawing. It is not being done by us. It's being done by another company. Y'all know how we do. Everything is above board over here. It's going to be another company. Y'all going to be able to watch it live. They're going to spin their little wheel with all of the names that are uploaded into the system. And then a name shall be picked. And that will be our winner for 2026. And you are going to the Convocation. Accommodations taken care of by us. There's some caveats to that, though, Gil, because some people like to drive. They don't want to fly. We got you. If you decide, hey, I won, but I don't want to fly because I don't like flying, you know, you're older, whoever, whatever. You don't want to fly for whatever reason, you can choose to drive and you will simply get the $500 in a gift card. Now, Gail, you can't beat that. You just can't beat that. You just can't beat it. We either paying for your airfare, we're giving you money, one or the other. But your hotel and everything else is still going to be taken care of. So that's where we are. That is what's happening. That's huge news for us because we've never done this before. Now, this is all dependent upon activity. Okay? The little language that you cannot see at the bottom, the disclaimer, has to do with the fact that this is all about participation. This is all about activity. So y'all need to go ahead and make sure you do what you got to do. There's some runner-up things that are going to happen too. So there are 2 other drawings that's going to happen that's still going to be great, but it's not this main thing. So we're going to talk about the main thing tonight. That is what's going on. That is what's happening. The flyer is going to be up on our page within probably 30 minutes of this show ending. It's going to be over on our Facebook, Heat Show Facebook page. Make sure you go over there, Download it, share it to everybody that wants to be. Once the 300 slots are gone, they're gone. So I can't do anything about that, Gail. I literally can't. If everybody does 5, that's going to be 60 people. So we're not limiting it. That's what we're doing. 1 entry fee, $25, max 5 entries. That's it. That's what we're doing. And we wanted to let you all know it is super limited. It is not going to expand. It is not going to go past Saturday. This is for this weekend only. Gail, did I miss anything?
You got to jump on it, and then as you give that Cash App entry, entry, it must come through Cash App, and then you also put.
That's the part I forgot. Yep, that's the part I forgot. Gail, go ahead.
You must pay through Cash App, okay? And then when you put in the subject line, hear me clearly. You put in STL, your first name and your phone number in the subject line. So what we need you to do when you do an entry, each entry that you do, you put STL, your first name, and your phone number. And all your entries are going to go in a lottery. So they're going to do a lottery and have a winner on this coming Sunday, I believe, or Sunday. We will announce the winner.
Saturday, 7 p.m. live draw. And we are going to talk about that $1.2 million federal grant. All that is popping off tomorrow. So y'all don't miss the show tomorrow. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. We're going to talk about a whole lot of things. We're going to talk about this general board report. We're going to talk about this general board report. We're going to talk about this missions report. We're going to talk about this money, where to go. Why do they raise so much money for missions? We're going to talk about that too. These are odd things that are happening. Fat Boy say he is going to see if he can get 1 or 2 entries in. He's definitely flying. Please don't drive. Yeah. Hartsfield Jackson Airport in Atlanta. Yeah. Orlando Airport to Vegas, flying to Stella Awards 3 times. Yeah. Flying is the way to go. Do not waste your time on the drive. But listen, Fat Boy, there are some people who just, hey, that's what they want to do. That's what they want to. My mother's one of those people. She drives everywhere. They can afford to fly wherever they want to, but for whatever reason, she drives across the country. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it, Gil.
Not with the prices of gasoline the way it is now.
Prices of gasoline, you would do better to it's cheaper to fly. It's cheaper to fly than it is to drive your car anywhere, just about. Yeah.
So I think is there a queue? The code, is there a code that they can do on their phone?
There is a QR code. We're going to put it up on the Facebook. The Cash App is $Heat Show. So make sure if you want to get in, make sure you put STL in the memo, put your first name and your telephone number. Here is why. Because the winner will get a call directly from us. We're going to call you and let you know. Okay? And let you know, because we got to get all your details to book all of your stuff. So we need to know, and we don't want to put your last name out there to people. Make sure, would y'all do me one more favor? Put your last initial, though, because just in case we get people with the same name, make sure you put your last initial so we just know who we're dealing with. We don't want to miss you. And we're doing it through our Cash App because, again, let's be clear. This is not our sponsors, okay? When we do this is not our sponsors doing it. This is us. This is the show. We do this from the show every year. The show does a giveaway. So that means the people you see on your screen right now are the people who are paying for this. All right? We just want y'all to know how this goes. And so, yeah, that's coming directly from us. We do this because we just like to every year, and it makes us feel good. And so, if you need to, you can see it on the screen. Don't hold on. Zelle is not available for this. This is all strictly through Cash App. That's our way of tracking. Okay, so that you make sure you do it as we're asking, just so that we can make sure that we know um, how to get in contact with you. All right. So that's it right there. That's the Cash App for your entries. They're gonna go fast. I promise y'all, they're gonna go fast. I promise you. Okay, well, you're in Houston.
Don't hesitate.
I am in Houston.
Don't hesitate.
Right now.
Do it now.
I'm in Houston right now. I won't be in Houston tomorrow, but I am in Houston right now, and I'll be gone tomorrow. But yeah, this is a. Sandra say he paid for 5 already, so 5 of them already gone. I'm telling y'all, this is gonna go fast. We are definitely, we're definitely doing it. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to do it, y'all. And we're gonna have fun doing this. This is what we want to do this year. Gail has been talking to me about it for the past 2 years. We finally got an opportunity to do it, and that's why we're going to do it this year. So y'all make sure to tell everybody, because once it's closed, it's closed. That's it. That's all we can do. Can't do more than what we can do. But there will be a second place and a third place, or a second and a third prize as well, but it will not be this. This is just for one person. All right. I'm in H-Town right now. I hardly ever tell people where I'm at, but I am in H-Town even as I speak right now. We'll be leaving here first thing in the morning, but I have children that live in Houston, and so I am visiting family, but I'm enjoying my time. If it rains one more time in Houston, I'm probably going to pull out whatever hair I have left, Gil. I'm going to pull that out because it just keeps raining. It's hot, but it keeps raining, and I want it to stop.
But Bishop, if we can get at least 25 people to do it right now, get into that this promotional thing for the convocation. I need 10 people to do it right now. Don't hesitate. What? $25 just to enter into this promotion. $25. We do it now. We always give back to you.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's what you were getting ready to say. I interrupted you. Now go ahead. Share with the people, because they don't understand. They don't realize.
We always give back to you. And we never really ask. We never really asked for you to give us anything. Well, I think the lowest we've ever asked you to give was $3. That's the lowest. $3. There are other
we generally
channels.
have like 1 or 2 people that do it when we ask.
But then they call us later or send an email and want information. $3.
Yeah, we are not.
Can't even buy. We can't even buy a half a gallon of milk for $3.
Let me say this to you, because y'all already know we have the best audience. I've been saying this for 9 years. We have the best audience in the church sector in what we do. Here's the thing, though, Gail. Number one, we don't tax people. We do this because we can. We don't tax people. Anytime we raise money, we tell you what the money is being raised for. It's always for a good cause. It's always because we're trying to buy food for somebody, or somebody got cancer, we want to be a benefit to them, or just something that lays on our hearts that we want to do. The other thing is, I don't know of any other platform that has who purposely looks for sponsors that give our people something. We're always looking to give. When we offer a vacation, it's generally, even from our sponsor, it is something that's super discounted. That's a great thing that costs you almost nothing. We do that. No, I'm actually south. I'm out south. I'm actually south of Houston right now, I'm between Pearland and Missouri City. Yeah, I mean we try to be giving. I purposely look for sponsors that will give you something. Thank you, Yoli. I appreciate that. I purposely do that because I don't just like to do that. We do that on purpose. We do that purposely to look for something that benefits our people. Health insurance, life insurance, whatever. Whether you call them or not, that's why we do that. And we do it because we want to benefit our people. We're going to have a whole show about the health insurance side probably in the next couple of weeks because, yeah, I found out that you're 5 times more likely to have a stroke or a heart attack than you are to die. And a lot of us don't even have that kind of coverage. So, I mean, we don't really, because we don't want to be selly here. We're not trying to sell you stuff and do all that. We come to talk about the church and what's happening within our church. We're not here to kill our church. We never do that. It's always constitutional. It's never personal. Even though we do talk about people, and we name who we're talking about, just so they know who we're talking about. But we try to do stuff like this just because we think it's fun to do.
It's just
And
information. We like to
yeah,
give you information. We are
it's a lot of
information.
platforms, Gil. Gil, there's a lot of platforms people can go and watch, but they don't get anything for watching it. They get a lot of gossip. They get a lot of tea, but information, not necessarily, but certainly not a lot of. We actually gonna give you something, and
then too, Bishop. Even with our discussions, we give you information outside of church.
yeah, absolutely.
Outside of church, even when church is over and the benediction has been given and you leave the doors of the church, we give you nuggets to live after church service.
But the point of it is this, Gil. The point of it is this. When we do things like this, it's about our integrity. So that's why we do it the way that we do, because we want you to know that we're integrous. We've always been that. We've been that from day one. From day one, we've had sponsors. From day one. Oh, you in Pearland? Okay. Okay, yo. Yeah. This is, I was at they got this place called Pearland Town Center or something. And I went there for dinner with my daughter just a couple days ago. It's a really cool little spot. You don't have to go all the way into Houston to do a whole lot. It's like Chicago. You don't have to do a lot of things when you go to Chicago. You don't have to go all the way into Atlanta when you go to Atlanta. Hey, what's going on, Jay Reggins? When I lived in Atlanta, I actually lived in the suburbs. I lived in Dunwoody at first, and then I moved to Alpharetta, and then ultimately moved to Buckhead. But that's just because I was tired of driving. But you don't have to go all the way into those spots to enjoy yourself. And so Houston is one of those cities. If you ever get a chance to go to Houston, that's great. Hey, for those of you who are going to the Women's Convention, we're going to give y'all some great places to go and hang out, some great places to go get something to eat. We're gonna do that too. you got to see the base. Exactly. That's about all that's at the Pearland Town. So, no, you know what though? They got this spot. Again, if you've never been there, anywhere in the Houston area, they got a spot that's got like gourmet. I don't know if it's hot dogs or corn dogs or whatever that is. It is crazy. I think it's like gourmet corn dogs. It's the craziest place you ever want to be. It's a great place to go get like a really crazy gourmet corn dog though. That was good. I will tell you that I did enjoy that. The Macy's, yeah, we're not going there. It's like going to Dillard's. Does anybody even shop at Dillard's anymore?
There's no Dillard's here where I am. Thank God.
Yeah, the Dillard's is out of there. Yeah, the Dillard's is out of there. When I go to Memphis, I go to Germantown. I don't really spend a lot of time in DC. Oh, no, nobody. Ray said nobody shop at Dillard's. I didn't think nobody went to. Every time you go to a Dillard's, the parking lot is empty. I always think they close, but they're actually open. Believe it or not, they're actually open. Still a great place to get some cologne. Ain't nobody in there, so they're always having sales because don't nobody go there. I don't know what's going on with that. But at any rate, yeah, it's great. Memphis has got some great places to go. Chicago got a million great places to go. Milwaukee, believe it or not, has some really great places to go in the suburbs. In the suburbs. Hanging out in Milwaukee is not what you want to do in certain, Milwaukee is not that. See, Yoli says she still look. Yoli is still shopping at Dillard's, especially for the yearly shoot. Okay, see, they run great sales. They run great sales at Dillard's. I don't go often. When I catch it, I catch it. However, I'm just saying, y'all. Fat Boy say he from the north side, 59 tip. Okay, you over there, Brian. You over there in Brian Nelson territory. You north. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you north. You out there with Keon Henderson and them. Yeah. You got another neighbor that I ain't gonna tell you who he is, but if I was gonna tell you who he is, I would say he's the president of the evangelism department. Got a house out there, but I ain't gonna tell you who that is. I ain't gonna tell you who that is. You got a house out there in Humble. Yeah. That's how that's Gail, I'm not gonna dox him tonight. I'm gonna do that. He says he lives in LA. So I'm not gonna do that to him tonight. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all go and pop in. We just having fun tonight. We just wanted to tell y'all about it. Literally we'll end on Saturday. We're gonna be counting the numbers. Ray's barbecue. Okay. I'll make sure I try that out. I wanted some barbecue too. I'm gonna have to try that out. I'm writing it down right now. Ray's barbecue. I knew I should have came and asked y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all a different question tomorrow, and I want to see what y'all have to say because I know y'all gonna have a good answer for me. Brika says she does the yearly sale too. See, people know when to go. I would think they would be having sales all the time at Dillard's, Gil, because ain't nobody in there. You can literally go in there, have lunch, break out, have a picnic, play some basketball, probably take a nap. Ain't nobody in there. Nobody goes to Dillard's. I'm sorry if you work at Dillard's. Please forgive me.
Now I need you those that are in the live right now. I need you to move right now. We need you to move. Enter that contest. Enter it right now. Enter with $25. Each entry is $25. How much is the trip worth, Bishop? Can you let them know how much that whole package is
worth? The whole package is over $2,000. It's literally over $2,000. Something like $2,300, something like that. Literally. About $2,300.
And you can win that trip. You can win it.
Figurative. That's not figurative. That's literal.
You can win.
By the time you get done with the platinum registration and the airline tickets and the hotel, yeah, it's a pretty good trip. Okay, you was 19 months. Wow. Oh, you always said don't go to Ray's. Okay, thank you, Yoli. Okay, I'm not gonna get in between you and Jay because Jay apparently has some stock in Ray's and enjoys Ray's. I'm not gonna get into that. I tell you what, if I go, I'm gonna let you know how I feel about it. And I will. I'll come back and tell you, hey, that was what I'm not gonna do it this trip, but the next time I come, I'm gonna let y'all know. Where do you send the money? Okay, money is sent right there. $ Heat Show. But please include your name, your phone number, and the code STL. Make sure you include the code STL so that we know what it's for. Because we don't just put trip because y'all know we give away trips all the time. So make sure that we know what this is for so we can apply it right because we have to send your information on to and your last initial, your first name, your last initial, okay? Because we got to send it on to the third-party company who is going to actually do the drawing, all right? So please do that if you do not mind. $25 per entry, 5 entries max per person. So there's only 300 entries. That's it. So I'm telling you, if 60 people do 5 entries, then it's only 60 people that we're picking from. That's just the way that's gonna go. Just telling y'all. Okay. I wish I could tell you something else, but that's just the way it's done. Yoli, Jay wants to know where you go, because apparently he said you got to hook up on the barbecue. Where do you go in the area? Fat Boy said he's going to the International Women's Convention in San Antonio. My cousins in the Lewis reunion will be there Memorial Day Saturday. Okay, all right. Listen to the Lewis family. What Lewises are y'all a part of? I know a lot of Lewises. Most of them I know are from Michigan, though. Yeah, we're gonna tell y'all some great places to go in San Antonio. Both Gail and I have both lived in San Antonio and know the city really, 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 really well. We can kind of tell you where to go. And Gail knows the owners of these restaurants. She could probably get you a hookup. She could probably tell you where to go get some soul food. I don't know, because I don't eat soul food. Y'all pray for me. I can tell you where not to go, though. Nothing that says Bill Miller's. Nothing. Don't get nothing from there. Not one thing from Bill Miller's. Nothing. The first and only time I went over there, Gail dragged me over there, and I was totally disgusted. However, if you like ketchup barbecue, that's a great place to go. Ketchup barbecue, go to Bill Miller's while you're in San Antonio. It's the only thing you can
don't
get.
go there. Don't go there. Now the only thing I really like their sweet tea. Sweet teas.
You finna say this tea. By the way, if you
and a brownie.
If you currently don't have diabetes, again, you want to go to Bill Miller's and get this sweet tea that Gail is talking about. If you are interested in catching diabetes, there goes St. Jake. We was just talking, me and Gail was just talking about you earlier today. Man, I'm so glad to see you. Glad you popped in tonight, man. I caught your show the other night too. Great show. Yeah, I don't even know. I hadn't seen you do the show in a while. Gail said you went on vacation. We were talking about you earlier today. Glad to see you popped in. No, nobody wants ketchup barbecue. If you go to San Antonio, I'm telling you, don't go.
Don't go.
If you do go, God bless you. You can. Okay. Y'all come back on the show and say, "Yeah, you told us not to do that."
They have many.
Don't do it now.
They have many chains around town. Don't go.
They everywhere. Yeah. Okay. Yoli said Bud's Meat Market. Okay. There we go. If you're in Houston. Jay say go to Ray's. Yoli says go to Bud's Meat Market. I don't know. I haven't been on neither one, but I'm gonna try them both. I'm gonna try both, and I'm gonna tell you which one. I'm writing that down too. I'm gonna try both of them and see which one. We're gonna have a barbecue off because I am a barbecue person. I love barbecue. But if you decide to go to the women's convention and you want to leave with diabetes, go over to Bill Miller's. Go over there and get some sweet tea and a brownie, and you will leave guaranteed with diabetes. Is that what happened? Shay say you trying to get me mugged. Oh, that's over on Color. Well, you know, in the hood, man, some of the best barbecue in the world is in the hood. I was actually years ago, I was minister of music. I ain't gonna tell y'all the church because y'all might know it. I was minister of music at a Baptist church in Sunnyside. And I used to travel from Austin to Houston every weekend to be at church that I was minister of music at. But it was in Sunnyside. It was a great church, but it was in Sunnyside. But yeah, I did almost get in a couple of fights at church. So yeah, certain places you just gotta know. You just gotta know where you're at. Coleman Watts say so. Shop at Dillard's, visit Bill Miller's after coach. Yeah, there you go. You want to go somewhere where ain't nobody at, go to Dillard's. And if you want to leave with diabetes and some ketchup in your veins, go to Bill Miller's. That's how you do it. That is exactly how you do it. Those are 2 places that you go. In all of San Antonio. I promise you. So other than that, Yeah, just don't do it. Highway 290. That's right. That's right. Stay off of WW White. Ain't nothing over there.
Oh no. Now you know
Yeah,
you
Gail
got
is going to argue about this. I know that.
no. WW White got good. Now you can go over there to Macy's if you like fish. But
Yeah, you know what though? Let me tell you something. Look, I'm a city guy. I'm a city guy. I'm originally from. I was born in Long Beach. I grew up in South Central Watts. I grew up in 103rd and Grape Street. I'm really like that. So I'm really one of those guys that I love the city. Um, there are times when Gail and I have been in Chicago together, and I got a bunch of family on the south side of Chicago. I ain't got no problems. I go to west side of Chicago. I ain't got no problem. I'm walking the streets. I'm not in the car driving fast. Like I can go to pretty much. When I go to Milwaukee, I hang out at whatever hood I want to hang out. Like I'm just not that. Yeah, I'm not bougie like that at all. I mean, you would think that I am. I'm picky. Don't listen to Gail. Don't you listen to Gail. I'm picky.
No.
I'm not gonna now what now Gail, tell the truth. I'm not gonna stay everywhere, but I will go anywhere. I will go in.
Bishop is so funny. Bishop is so funny. I live where I live, and I got lost where I live. That's a shame. But because he was found some place I ain't never seen, and I live where I live. I said, where you find?
Yeah, I've never been to the neighborhood. Didn't even know it was there. Yeah, I'm like that.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm like. Yeah, I'm like that for real. It is. I enjoy. And Yoli, I'm always doing that. I'm always doing that. So I'm good. I'm good on that too. But it is one of those.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the story though. I'm gonna tell you the story.
I'm very comfortable in every hood. I really am.
This is recent. We went to General Board member funeral. It took me almost 2 hours to find the church, and I was riding around in a circle, and the church was.
Absolutely. You know when you. Okay, son, you from Compton? Okay.
Yeah,
you know what it is. You know, you wrote what, but you know what? It's not really holy boldness. It's just I'm super comfortable. I'm just as comfortable in the hood and the trenches as I am on the golf course and the country club. I am just that kind. I really can flow kind of anywhere. It doesn't really matter to me. And people in real can recognize real. Where you get in trouble in certain neighborhoods is when you don't belong and you all scary and you just nervous for no reason, and and people can tell when you're not comfortable, and that's how you become a victim. But yeah, that's just not an issue for me. I'm serious. I think I was in Chicago looking at church buildings like at night. It was nighttime. I had Gail with. It was nighttime. We was in the if y'all know Chicago, we was in the Austin part of Chicago. We in the west side. We in the hood.
And I'm not scared. I'm not scared of my city. I'm not scared of Chicago. But we were looking at buildings, and I think I heard gunfire. I'm like, I'm getting back in the car,
Gail got back in the car.
This has been my cousin was walking around
me and her cousin, we were walking around, and I'm like, well, hey,
you on the west side. People don't like to go to the west side in Chicago. I don't know why.
I'm asking him who the shot callers in the the neighborhood or whatever. I'm like, I'm just all in the neighborhood. Like,
but
yeah, that's me.
But seriously, I feel when I'm in downtown Chicago area, I feel safer on the south side.
You told me that, yeah.
I feel safer on the south side than I do on the west side.
But I think that's
and the west side is kind of quiet though. The west side is a little quiet, kind of White, and then the
Not
West Side
anymore.
is a little more bougie on the West Side. Yeah.
Not anymore. There's a lot of killings happening on the West Side, right? That's because
But
all
it's
the
happening all over. This is all over.
Yeah, all the Chicago gangsters keep trying to run to the West Side to get killed. So all the South Side gangsters is running to the West Side. Stop that, y'all making the neighborhood. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those to where, like I said, I mean, it is. I am super comfortable. I'm comfortable in Elgin. I'm comfortable, or as Gail says, Elgin, but it's Elgin. I'm comfortable pretty much anywhere in Chicago. I'm comfortable on Lakeshore Drive. I am comfortable. It doesn't really matter what neighborhood I'm in Chicago. I enjoy the city. When I go to San Antonio, I may be on the South Side, but I'm not staying there. I'm not staying there. That's not happening. But,
he will not. He will not. Now he'll hang out wherever he has to hang out within the circle.
I ain't staying
because within the circle, because San Antonio is made like a wagon wheel. So it's just one big circle. So 1604 is what Bishop hangs out.
Yeah. I'm out there with Bishop
Nobody
Ironheart.
likes to go to
I'm out there where Bishop Ironheart used to live. I'm out, I'm out Dominion.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm staying where the NBA players stay. I'm not staying on the but I visit everywhere. Yeah. Sister Brika, she don't live in the hood. But now again, my father born and raised North Memphis. I'm really on that. All of my family on my father's side grew up North Memphis. My aunts, my cousins. So I don't have no problem in Memphis. When I go to Memphis, I hang out where I hang out. I enjoy being in Memphis, where people will say, "Oh, Memphis is a dangerous city." No, it's not. It depends on where you are and what you're doing. Yeah, I got Jane, thank you. I got standards of whole where I sleep. Now that's just and that's only because I don't have to. That's only you only say, I'm sorry, I'm boogie. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people come out of if either you've never been in a hood like that, or you come out and never go back. I'm just one of those to where I really have a ministry that ministers to a lot of people from a lot of different walks of life. And it's probably because I relate so well to so many different people. It is, I can be in the boardroom in the morning, but I can be in the hood at night, and I'm just as comfortable wherever it is. I don't have a judgment. One of the things that Gail says to me all the time, we'll be talking to people, and she'll say, they love you because you just have no judgment. And I really don't. I don't have a judgment of people. I don't. That's not my job. That's not my calling in life to judge anything. I mean, because I've been so many places. I understand what it means to be. I know I understand people who are couch surfing, people who are trying to pull it back together. I've had people in my life and in my family who were strung out on drugs. I've had people in my family who were prostitutes. I've had people we just had to love them through it. I've had people in my family who have died of AIDS, and we just had to love them through it. So I've seen a lot, and so I don't really have judgment on people, because I know at any moment, Gail, anybody can be in the worst moment of their lives. Anybody can be in that moment. So one of the things Gail would tell you, when I was in San Antonio, I helped the church that I was at grow exponentially in like 6 months, because I was in the hood.
It was the heart.
I was in the heart of the hood
of San Antonio.
And I would be out at midnight praying with prostitutes and just hugging on drug addicts, and I was really doing ministry. I'm that kind of guy. Like, I went to the city and started doing ministry, and that church went from probably 20 members to where it wasn't even room within 6 months. and we ended up having to move to the north side of San Antonio into a big old church. And now somebody else has that church, and he's got a great church. I mean, exactly, Jay. By the grace of God, there go we all. So to me, that's ministry. That's what Jesus did. Most of Jesus' ministry was outside the walls of the church. As a matter of fact, almost all of it. And the time he went in the church, he tore it up. Most of the time, and then, of course, he would just go in and just read the text and get up out of there. So I say that to say I love all areas. I love all areas. I have a heart for that. I want to see ministry done because I can live in the best area of any city, but I often wonder when I go in, why is it so nice over here and so bad over there? You know what I'm saying? And Yoli said, "Bougie, I am. I grew up in the hood."
He is too. He is too. He too.
Look, Gail is tripping. I am a little bit. I'm a little bit. But it doesn't. But I keep myself. But here's the thing, though, Yoli. I keep myself grounded because I stay with a foot everywhere. I stay with a toe in every area. So I'm never that far away. My ear is never that far away from what's really happening at any given time. And so a lot of stuff that pops off in Chicago between even like rappers, I'll know before everybody else knows because I have an ear over there. But I also know what's happening in the church. So, there you go.
It's good to be well-rounded.
Yeah.
Because nobody knows where you live and where you stay until you tell them. And then when you tell them where you stay or what you drive, they're like, what? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah.
So they feel,
I
want you that are looking at us right now. I want you to go to your Cash App, give that $25 and enter that contest. Enter the contest. $25 for a hotel stay. Your trip is paid for to get there by air. You can and your hotel is there to stay for the whole week. $25. You can have that trip if you enter that contest. It's a contest. So each entry that you put in there, say like you got one entry. Then you pay another $25. You got 2 entries. Then you pay another $25. You got 3 entries. Then you pay another one. You got 4 entries. You got to get in this lottery. You got to get in it right now. You don't want to pass it up. You have until Saturday. Okay? And then we're going to announce the winner this coming Sunday. The Lord is coming. Back to you.
It's an absolute giveaway. I like I said, y'all. We just came on to let y'all know this was happening. But I'm having fun tonight. I told Dabrika this was not going to be a show. Dabrika, I did not lie. This is not a show. We just talking. We having fun tonight. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's you got to be. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, right? When you have friends who are not where you are, and it's okay to do that, right? It's okay. I think you're right. You got to be careful. Because
what happens is you just like what you like, and what you like is where you are. So when you like where you are,
I don't think that's what Yoli's talking about. I think there's a difference between helping and sponsoring. And what you don't want to do is become a sponsor to your friends. You don't want to become a sponsor to your family, because then you, the late Bishop Walter Jordan told me years ago, he said, son, how you raise them is how they grow in every relationship. And what that simply means is how you teach a person to behave with you is how they'll always behave. And so once you get to the point to where people think they can throw a tantrum and get you to give them something and now you've taught them, if they throw a tantrum, give it to them. That's why kids do it. Parents don't even realize it's just that simple. When your children throw a tantrum and then you give them what they're asking you for, Guess what you just taught them? If I throw a tantrum, I'm gonna get what I want. So that's why you don't give it to them, and you never tell them you're gonna do stuff that you're not gonna do. You tell your kids, I'm gonna slap you into next week. You're not gonna slap them into next week. Don't do that, because and it's like that with adults too. And we just become big kids. Man, bless you, Robert. Good to see you, Robert Taylor. Good to see you tonight. Thank you for popping in, man. We're glad to see you tonight. Glad to have you here. Listen, y'all, it is. I'm excited to do this, Gail. I really am excited to do this. I've been wanting to do it for a few years, but I'm really excited that we're in a position that we can do it, and I'm excited to do it. Literally, Gail will tell you right before we came on the air, I got a phone call, literally from someone in jail, with him and his family asking me for $6,500 to help him get out of jail. That just happened. When I tell y'all, people hit us up all the time, they do. I mean, and I'm not saying that as a brag. I'm telling you because that's literally how things go for us. And
But
so
when you give to the Heat Show, when you give to this channel, you allow us to help with open heart for other people in need.
yeah,
I believe
absolutely.
there is no other channel on YouTube or any other social media that do what we do. I haven't seen it, and they haven't done it.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so because we know so many. We know so many podcasters and bloggers and vloggers. We know so many of them that I'm hoping that other channels will begin to see
To give back.
generosity. Giving back is more important. The Bible says it's more blessing to give than it is to receive. We do, that's what we do around here, and so we don't ask you not because we just we're rich or whatever like that, but God just blesses us. So it's not always our main focus. If other people, that's their job, that's what they do. We got
Because the Heat Show does have a storehouse. And when you give that $3, that $5, that $7, that $25, that goes into the storehouse. And believe me, that phone number of our office of the Heat Show rings. We get text messages. If they don't talk to us directly, they send us emails. When you help
That's
us,
right. Put the number up. Put the number up, Gil, because I want y'all to know. Hey, listen, y'all can reach us at any time after the show. If we're not on the show, y'all can reach us. Y'all can send us a text. We get it, we receive it, and we know it happens. Okay, like within probably an hour of you doing it, probably within 5 minutes of you doing it, one or both of us know about it. So if you ever need to reach out to us, just reach out to us. If you need to put somebody on the prayer list, shoot us a text. We get it. You will 9 times out of 10 get a response, and that's how we know a lot of things that happen. We want you to know we're really accessible. We're really available. Was Bishop Morris of Philadelphia emeritus status mandatory requested by him? You know what? I'm not sure. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. I don't know if that was mandatory. I'm hearing that it was, let me say, necessary, but I don't really know. I don't honestly know. I expected that because, again, I think he was one of the main reasons why J. Lewis Felton even is there. And so it was always a plan for that to happen. I do know that, Darren. I do know that because that was always a plan to happen. As a matter of fact, honestly, I expected it to happen probably 4 or 5 years ago, if I'm being honest. So I know there's no animosity in it because that was his plan. When Bishop Blake gave him the church, J. Lewis Felton, that is, when he gave him the church, that was at the request of the bishop. The bishop asked him to come. He did not need to come back to Kojic. He had an amazing Baptist church that took very good care of him. And he came back because he wanted to come home to the Church of God in Christ. And so, but that was at the request of the bishop, and who was a real mentor kind of father to him. So I know that there's no animosity, there's nothing. negative about it. I just don't know the answer to that particular question. If it was forced or if he requested, I'm not real sure on that. But I'll try to find out.
Well, Bishop, since we have the phone lines open, you can call that number right now, and you can
No, I'm sorry. No.
ask the bishop. Ask the bishop. Call the number right now.
I'm
210
over time. I'm playing the
636.
Gail is doing some extra stuff. I plan to be here 30 minutes. I told Debrica I was only going to be here 30 minutes. She already telling me I'm not telling the truth. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Yeah. I don't want anybody, any of y'all out there to think that was negative. That it really wasn't. That's not a negative situation out there. I would tell you if it was. But I do happen to, I just don't know the specific to your question. But I know that that's a very symbiotic relationship out there. Yeah, that was always going to happen. Always. As a matter of fact, I thought it was going to happen when he initially came back. I'm just being honest. So this is it. It took longer than, and Felton was in no hurry. He was in no hurry. Yeah, didn't push for that at all. He's a really super humble guy, super smart, but really humble. Really humble. He's one of those. The swag about him is that he's really one of those guys who knows who he is, so he doesn't have to prove it to anybody, and he's just not that kind of guy. He didn't push for that at all. Not in the least bit. I do know that for a fact. That was so. I just have to assume, based on everything I know about that situation from the beginning to now, that was just perhaps the time that they chose. Yeah, I just assume that's time Bishop chose because I know he didn't push for that at all. No. He's good. It's a good guy, and the bishop. That was the bishop's plan. So, yeah. Tony News always gonna do that.
You still have time to enter.
Yeah, they still.
You still have.
You know what?
Well, let me do a commercial.
I knew Debrica was coming. I knew she was gonna say it. Debrica, I've been saying for 30 minutes I'm trying to get out of here. Gail will not let me. She'll open up the phone lines. This is not my fault. Look at her big eyes and everything. See y'all. Look, this is what Debrica's doing. This is what she over here doing. She's showing the big eyes and everything.
I'm trying to get the people to register for the contest. Register right now.
Hey, Blake, good to see you. Hello, family. Good to see you.
To win a trip to the Holy Convocation, the 2026 Holy Convocation, which will convene in St. Louis. Now you can enter the contest with $25. Each entry that you put in for this contest costs $25. And when you put it by way of Cash App, please put STL, your first name, your initial, your last name, initial it, and your phone number to enter this contest. I need 50 people to do it right now before we close out the show. I need to hear that phone ding. You need to do it right now. $25 to enter this contest. We have only a few left. We got a few left, so you got to do it now. You got to move fast. That $25. Send it to Cash App. You will see the logo that's behind me on the Cash App, and you know that is us. In the subject line, please put STL, your first name, your phone number to enter this contest. You need to do it. $25, you can win a trip to St. Louis for the Holy Convocation. One person, you and a guest, can go. That trip is worth over $2,500. But for that $25 to enter, you can do it now.
All right, y'all. Let me see. We heard from a reliable source that Bishop Wooden has been silenced. Can you please explain what that means? My understanding, I did hear that on Sunday. Put some feelers out this week to see what that was all about. My understanding is that he has been, I don't want to say silenced, he's been helped to understand that if he wants to get on the general board, he needs to kind of move differently. I won't say silence. And I think that's kind of what's happening. I don't know. I don't know if that works. I mean, the person is who they are. Yola, you've never been to a convocation your whole life? Wow. St. Louis is really not convocation, but it's, it is where they're having it. It's a different feel in St. Louis than it is in Memphis, and I don't think it will be as big. That's my personal opinion, Gail. I just don't think it. I'm going to share something with y'all. This is just a little preview. This is just a little preview. We're gonna share it. I'm gonna let y'all see what we in the studio cooking on. We're working on the project right now. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Working on the project. Let y'all hear a little sneak peek of it.
Clap your hands, let it ring. Every heartbeat, that's a praise you bring. From the alley to the altar rail, every broken hallelujah still tells the tale. Breath in my lungs, that's a drum line. Blood in my veins, that's a bass line. You woke me up, I can't sit still. Gotta give you all I got, that's the Holy Spirit. Let everything that breathes say thank you. Every little breath, that's a hallelujah. From the sunrise gold to the midnight blue. Let everything that breathes praise you. Every soul, every...
That's it. That's all I can let y'all hear. Can't let y'all hear no more. But we are definitely, Gil, in the lab working on some stuff. And y'all
and that was written by yours truly, the Bishop.
That is written and performed. That is a lot of auto-tune. We thank you. Thank God for the auto-tune. Thank God for the auto-tune.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I said, Bishop, is that auto-tune? That is auto-tune.
Because he knows I know his voice. He knows, that ain't you singing,
Now don't get it twisted. It is me, but that is not my range. Thank you so much. That is not. I don't generally be in that. Well, no, I do have a high range. But that is a little different flair. The studio is a wonderful place.
You could have played a little bit more of the song.
Not gonna play anymore.
People was getting in the groove.
That is not. That's all you get. That's all you get.
Cut it off to raise $25 for that giveaway.
That is it. That is all. That is it. We getting ready to drop. We was in the.
He cut the groove so you can give that $25 for the giveaway.
We were doing that at 2:27 in the morning, 2:27 a.m. this morning. I'm in Houston working. I told y'all I was in Houston working. I'm in Houston working, and got some really good friends out here. As a matter of fact, one of them is the producer for Future, the rapper. And so I got a lot of musical friends out here. So we are in the, as they say, we are in the booth working. We're in the box trying to get some stuff done. But y'all just pray for us. We're trying to make some things happen. We're gonna see how we can pull it together and drop something that people can listen to, Gail, but also enjoy and not have to be traumatized by it. I won't be traumatized by it. My mother said she went to a Eddie Griffin comedy show the other day in Las Vegas, and she said, "Oh my God, it was so vulgar. Everything is so vulgar in the world now." Yeah, so we're trying to do something that's a little. Y'all pray for us. We're gonna try to finish this out. We got some good got some good music. Gail has heard some of it. She says, but we just dropping some snippets on you, and we're excited about what's getting ready to happen. Y'all pray for us though. Yeah, y'all pray for us. We're gonna see how we can make it happen. Now, y'all ain't gonna see me like another Kojic bishop I saw the other day in a full leather jumpsuit. I guess as part of his new pictures. I'm not naming him because then I had to, then it's a whole issue. But I'm just saying. I don't really know what's going on in this church right now. A whole leather suit with some J's on. I don't even understand it. I don't even understand it, y'all. I so don't even understand it. Y'all pray for us. Pray for the whole church. The church is tripping. But yeah, we getting ready to get out of here. 4 minutes to go. Gail, anything else to say? Y'all make sure you get in there. Look, Yoli, I'm not doing that. Kyle Davis, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Listen, hey, and if you're in Houston and you know Bishop Carl Davis, y'all give him a shout out. He is now Bishop Carl Davis. Yeah, so very proud of him. He has been elevated to bishop, I think, of Pakistan. I don't know how that works. I do not know how that works. Because in Pakistan, you get persecuted. So I'm not really sure how that works. Yeah, he really is. He is now we're going to talk about it tomorrow. I'm telling y'all, we got a lot to talk about tomorrow. Y'all got to tune in because I got to tell you what's popping. Got to tell you what's happening. Got to tell you who got moved where and what's going on. All leather. Pat Smith. Can we say midlife crisis? All leather. Not in Memphis. Not in Memphis. It is not a Memphis. But he put it out. I didn't Yeah, he put it out. This bishop put it out there all by himself. He did not need my help to put it out there. He put it out there all by himself. And he thinks it's hey. And I'm not mentioning him, but hey, Bishop, I get it. I didn't know we did that. I get it. New generation, new time. Next thing you know, we're gonna be out here in skinny jeans and slit pants. I don't know what we're doing. Don't you say nothing about my friend, Gil. You know that's my friend. Don't you say nothing about him. Every time I say Gil got stuck. Gil, you stuck? Your screen stuck. Okay. Look, every time we talk about skinny jeans and slit pants, she make fun of my friend, the Bishop Greg Davis. And you don't be making fun of him. Look, see them eyes? Stop that. That's my friend. That really is my friend. That really is my friend. Bishop Davis is cool people. He really is cool people.
Skinny jeans. Now, come on. And you older than.
Let me say something.
Skinny jeans. Oh no, and you older than an AARP card. No.
Bishop lost some weight, and Bishop say he fine. He don't care what you say.
I don't care. Oh, no.
All that matters to him. Listen, hey, if you can get away with it, I guess.
We preach a lot that the people of the Lord are not supposed to look like the world. And
that's true.
You shouldn't look worse than the world.
But you know what? But Gil, can I tell you what really bothers me? Is that Jamal Bryant's wife's dress made it around the world, but them skinny jeans and them slits in the pants and these leather outfits that these bishops are wearing, ain't nobody talking about. The only people we talk about is women. We don't never talk about these men, these too tight suits. We ain't said nothing about who out there in Jacksonville with them too tight suits on. We have not said nothing. Anybody's never said nothing.
And why you got? Ooh, did you see that one clip though? Did you see that one clip? I wish DeMario was here. That one clip.
No. No. I didn't see it.
I don't know if St. James is still here. I don't know if St. James.
I didn't see it. I'm sure St. James knows. I'm sure DeMario knows. I do not know.
Oh my God! Just a disgrace for it was a disgrace for the house of the Lord.
But we're praying. Listen, let me tell you something. Because I told y'all, we never make it personal over here. A lot of people I know. Blessings, Marco. Hey, blessings to you. We getting ready to get out of here, I promise. I try not to make this personal because it's never personal. What people do in their church and at their house, I look, I don't care. We getting ready to get out of here. I said that 4 minutes ago. I'm serious now. Thank y'all for checking in. Make sure you check in tomorrow. Tomorrow night is the show. And we're talking about all things General Assembly. Come ready to have a conversation. If you went to the General Assembly, I definitely want to hear from you. I want to hear what you thought about what, the things that happened in the General Assembly. We're going to talk about why in the world did it end a day and a half early. It was a lot. It was a lot. I did not attend Bishop Dillard's event. I didn't. I wish I had. Tomorrow night at 7:15, we're going to be right here. We're going to be right here. And the giveaway is happening from tonight until Saturday at 6 p.m. So make sure. I did see Ruby Holland's wedding. Yeah, let's talk. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to open that up, Marco. Yeah, make sure you come. Yeah, we need to talk about that. Remind me to talk about that. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. You know what? Listen. No, I ain't going to say it tonight. I'm going to say it tomorrow. I'm going to save it for tomorrow.
Give a highlight. Give a highlight of what you're going to say tomorrow.
I'm not. Yeah, it was absolutely. I am really, really happy for her. Let me just say it like that. I'm really, really happy for her. I'm serious, and that's a serious. I'm really, really happy for her, and I'm really, really happy for her in Memphis. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know why I said that. And I'm really happy for her, and I'm really happy for her in Memphis. And that's where I'm gonna leave that at. Yeah, we're gonna leave that right there. Bring your popcorn. Bring your popcorn, Sister Debrica. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. The giveaway is open until Saturday at 6 p.m. It's only 300 slots. When those slots, once that's done, it's a cutoff. Anybody that tries to enter after that, your money will automatically be sent back to you. It will not stay with us at all. Anyway, so don't even think that we only have 300 entry slots. So that's it, period. That is it. Hey, Angela, good to see you tonight. You coming to church late. We getting ready to get out of here. I stayed early, stayed late. You know what, Marco? We're not doing that tonight, man. We are not doing that tonight. We're not doing that tonight. But if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah, we're getting ready to get out of here. Go back and watch the show. Had a great time tonight. Thank y'all for popping in. The show is tomorrow night. 7:15. Join us. We're going to have a great time. We're going to talk about the General Assembly. We're going to open up the mic. Y'all talk about whatever you want to. Ask me whatever you want to. Bring up whatever topics you want to talk about. We're going to talk about it tomorrow night. So y'all pop in tomorrow night. It's going to be a great show. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. On time tomorrow. I'm going to be looking for you. I'm going to be looking for you right here. I promise you. All right, Gil. I'm done. I am done. And listen, we ain't going to even pray out. We just going to give y'all a little something, and then we're going to get out of here. That's it. We're not even doing it tonight because this is not the end. We're going to treat it like General Assembly. This is just the pause. We're going to do it tomorrow night.
We going to bounce out?
No. Yeah. Clap your hands, let it ring. Every heartbeat, that's a praise you bring. From the alley to the altar rail, every broken hallelujah still tells the tale. Breath in my lungs, that's a drum line. blood in my veins, that's a baseline. You woke me up, I can't sit still. Gotta give you all I got, that's the Holy Spirit. Let everything that breathes say thank you. Every little breath, that's a hallelujah.